Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here again, Able Ape Studios, and felt I just need to do a little post. I think in the last post I was kind of updating you on a project I was working on, a little story action, a little novella, and I'm completed. I am 100% complete. It's sent off in the mail, and obviously I won't hear back for the hear back results of it for a while, but just to kind of have that off my plate and understand that that's something that I opted to do. I wasn't obligated to do it, and just to kind of learn the process. I've always liked writing. I've always liked stories. I always liked telling stories, and I guess this is my official foray into doing that. And it was a contest. Like I said, it was a contest I found online, and I kind of entered it. Not necessarily understanding or knowing if I was going to be able to do it at all, but I found a way. I found a way. Like I said in the last post, is that how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time, as they say. And out of this whole process or all this whole experience, I kind of learned firsthand how that works. Because when I started out writing, kind of had an idea of how I wanted to tell the story and the flow of the story. I didn't really go anything formulaic or anything like that. I didn't really, do a formula. I just kind of, wrote my own outline based on how I felt the story was going to go. And my writing process was really broken down into the sense of finding the time and making it a routine and doing it every single day. There's in an interview, Will Smith was saying that, how do you build a wall? You build a wall by laying a brick, one brick, the best you can, every single day. And you do that every day, right? You do that every day. And after a while, you have a wall, And so I kind of took that approach in the sense that, I blocked at least an hour a day to write. I did the planning process and kind of got to a point where I just needed to write and get to the end and see where I was at. And I did that, and, once it got to the editing part or the retyping, that kind of thing, again, I took an hour a day to do that. And that whole process really worked out, and it wasn't very stressful. I mean, there was times where I was like, oh no, I gotta write. Oh no, I gotta write. And I did feel that early on, but at a certain point, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th day down the line, I had momentum. And so I was just really in a place where it became natural, and I think anyone who, does any training, maybe they're looking to do a workout, what I'm saying? Just start with the first day and then, at least get 3 days in regularly. I think at that point you'll start building the momentum and the stamina to keep it up. And that's kind of that's what I felt in this whole process. And so, I don't know, I just felt obligated to share that. I feel good about the process I went through. And I believe I can do it again, regardless of how it turns out, this, whether I win or I don't win. But, I would like to see this being something that I can do on a regular, because, it's pretty much, it's pretty free to do it, and who knows what could happen with the results. And, I'm going to take this whole experience and use it into other things that I do, that maybe I face and I feel like, oh, this is too overwhelming, to start, what I'm saying? But, how you eat an elephant, how you build a wall, one bite at a time, one brick at a time. So like we always do at this time, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope what I'm telling you or sharing with you could help you in some way. And until next time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.